And this should be the Thanksgiving special, so happy Thanksgiving, guys. And back to Amnesia. There's something I wanted to ask you all today. I'm listening, although I can already guess. I'm sure you all recall the accident where Celes fell from that cliff. I'd like to thank you all for your help during that time. Because of you, she was able to be saved in time and begin recovery. As you may know, at this time, I'm suspected by the police as having pushed her from that cliff. To be perfectly honest, this is a very troublesome misunderstanding. I'm sure you all saw her spending time with me very closely the entire day yesterday. Does this really seem like an attitude she would have towards her attempted murderer? What are you saying? You're the one who told her to stay close to you. Well, it's pretty obvious that you didn't try to kill her by pushing off a cliff, at least. If you intended to do so, you wouldn't have come straight to us for help. You would have gone to push her off. Finish her off. Besides, that was more of a steep slope than a cliff. That's not good enough for a serious murder. You're extremely cool-headed. I doubt you wouldn't have realized those particular elements. That's why I believe we can trust you in this matter. So, what do you want us to do? I'd like you to help me prove my innocence. It seems the police have some sort of evidence that points to me as a suspect. I'd like to find it. After it's found, I'd like to make it very clear that whatever evidence it is doesn't show I had any criminal intent. And that's the reason why I have this trip arranged for us. If we gathered all the members who were there, we could properly trace the events of that night. I'm sure as a group, we won't miss any vital clues along the way. That's what I believe. But what should we actually do here? That's right. I don't mind talking about the events of that day, but I don't want to do anything dangerous. It's simple. You'll pair up in the same way you did that day, and go to the same places you went before. Since it's light outside now, we might be able to see things that we couldn't that night. Since the victim herself wasn't interested in pressing charges, the police haven't done a full-scale investigation yet. I think it's perfectly possible for everyone here to discover some new clues from that event. The same places as that day? Does that mean you intend to just sit around here?
俺は事故当夜と同様、こいつと崖の上へ行きます。
No. Just like on that night of the accident, I'll go to the cliff with Celes.
危険じゃありませんの。
That's dangerous.
俺が
For me?
被害者であるその人がです。私はあなたを信用してませんわよ。
For the victim. I don't trust you. And no one trusts you either.
大丈夫ですよ。ミネと右京さんも一緒です。でしょ
That's okay. Mina and Yukio will come too. Alright?
あの夜を再現するなら、俺はミネと一緒に崖の上を探しに行ったね。
Yeah, if we're repeating our actions from that night, Mina and I went to search the top of the cliff after the accident.
俺が何かしそうに見えたら力ずくで止めてください。
If it seems like I'm trying anything fishy, feel free to stop me by force.
じゃあ、俺が何かしそうになった時もよろしく。
Alright. Alright. And if I seem like I'm doing anything weird, do the same.
は
Huh?
いや、例えばの話。
You know, just in case.
いいですけど、お前もそういうことでいいな。
Sure. Celes, are you okay with this? Yeah, it's fine. Wouldn't it be better for us to go together? That's fine.
よし。
Good.
な、事故当夜、バラバラに飛び出した沢とトーマのバカ二人はセットで動けよ。危ないから。
Alright, since Toma and Sawa ran off alone like idiots that night, you two pair up, for safety.
バカは余計よ。
Don't call us idiots!
じゃあ、何か見つけたら触らずに写真を撮ってきてください。皆さん、よろしくお願いします。
Anyway, if you find something, don't touch it, but take pictures. Good luck to you all.
乗ってやろう。
Sounds interesting.
ああ、また男とペアで肉体労働か。あの晩限りにしてほしかったな。
I guess. Although, it looks like I'm doing this search with the dude again. I'd hope that night was the end of that.
私は施設内を見回るだけですから、そのくらいでした。
Well, I'm just going to look around inside the premises. So if you want, we could.
行こうか、トーマ。
Let's go, Toma.
よろしく、沢。
Sounds good, Sawa.
私と右京さんは先輩たちと一緒に崖の上ですね。よろしくお願いします。
Yukio and I are going to the cliff, right? It's going to be great working with all of you.
邪魔にならないように頑張るよ。
I'll try not to get in the way.
行くぞ。
We're going.
ああ、簡単に決まっちゃった。
It's all been decided without us.
みんな昨日と同じで反論らしい反論もしなかったけど、こうなるって分かってたのかな。
Nobody really made any objections to this. I wonder if they knew this would happen.
分かってて集まったんだとしたら、みんなして物好きだね。
If they all came here knowing this would happen, I guess they're all kind of curious.
でも少なくともシンは道楽でやってるわけじゃない。
At the very least, we can be sure that Shin isn't doing this out of amusement.
何を狙ってるんだろう。君はどう行動すべきなんだろうね。
I wonder what he's after, and what you should do.
うわー、昼なお暗き森って感じだね。
Wow, this forest is dark even during the day.
これじゃあ夜になったら全然周りが見えないよ、きっと。
You probably wouldn't be able to see anything here at night.
君、こんなところで足を滑らせて落ちたんだ。怖かっただろうね。
So you slipped and fell from a place like this? It must have been scary.
おい、
Hey, Celes.
この辺歩いててなんか思い出せない。あの日も歩いてるはずなんだけど。
Do you remember anything? Walking around here? You walked here on that night too.
いいか、今日お前にやってもらいたいことは証拠探しじゃない。
Listen, the thing I want you to do today isn't search for evidence.
ここで起こったことの記憶を 取り戻してほしいんだ。
I want you to reclaim your memories of what happened here.
ね、
What?
そりゃこっちだって記憶はぜひ取り戻したいけどさ。
That's... I mean, you want to reclaim your memories too, but...
危険かもしれないこの合宿にお前を連れてきたのはそもそもそのためなんだからな。
That's the entire reason I brought you back to this lodge. Even though it could be dangerous.
要するに俺が突き落としたわけじゃないってことを思い出してもらいたいんだよ。
In other words, I want you to remember that it wasn't me who pushed you off that cliff.
そこを少しでも疑われると後のことがやりにくいからそのつもりで努力してくれ。
If you have even a shred of a doubt, what comes next will be even harder to do. So I want you to try.
シン、自信あるんだ。君にその時のことを思い出されても平気だって。
Shin sure is confident. He's perfectly fine with you remembering what happened.
君もそう思う？やっぱりシンは恋に突き落としたりしてないって信じていいよね。
Do you feel the same way? Can you believe that Shin had no intention of pushing you?
着いた。この辺だ。
We're here. This is the place.
落ちたのってどこからですか？この辺に崖があるんですよね。
Where did you fall off? The edge is nearby, right?
明るくてもすぐには見当たりませんね。
It's light out, but it's so hard to spot.
本当だね。あの日、後から見に来た俺たちも危なかったのかも。
You're right. It could have been dangerous for us to be looking for her here that night.
私ちょっと探してきます。
I'll take a look around.
気をつけて、一緒に行くよ。
Be careful. I'll go with you.
どうやって追い払おうかと思ってたけどいい感じに二人になれたな。
I was thinking of a way to lose them, but they left us alone on their own.
多分この木だ。ちょっとここに立ってみろ。
It was probably this tree. Stand over here for a second.
なんで沢と同室なんだよバーカ。ミネと変わってもらえよ。
Why'd you pick the same room as Sawa? Idiot. Swap with Mine.
俺も部屋抜け出すし。何友達と一緒だからと思ってそんなつもりじゃなかった。
I'll leave my room too. What? You thought you were just coming here with friends?
お前油断しすぎじゃない。
Do you not think ahead at all? What are you saying? Was this what you were saying before? Was this what you were saying before?
そう細かいとこは適当だけど大体こんな感じ。
That's right. I don't remember all the details, but this is good enough.
思い出せ。お前はなんて返事した？どういう行動をとった？
Think. What did you say in response to that? What did you do?
俺はその後なんて言った？お前は聞いてるはずだ。
What did I say afterwards? You should have heard it.
怖がらなくていい。俺はお前が怖がるようなことは何もしてない。
You don't need to be scared. I didn't do anything to try and make you feel afraid.
ふざけてただけだ。そうだろ。あんなとこに崖さえなきゃ何でもないことだったんだ。
I was just playing around. Isn't that right? If it wasn't for that cliff, nothing would have happened.
なあ、もう二度とあんなことは起こらない。怖がらずに思い出していいんだ。
Celes, something like that isn't going to happen again. Don't be scared. It's okay to remember.
俺が部屋を抜けるって言った。その後はお前はなんて返事した？
I said I'd leave my room. What happened then? What was your reply? After that, I think Why do you always say things like that? Do you have fun making me feel embarrassed?
楽しんでねえよ。真面目に誘ってる。
I'm not poking fun at you. I'm asking you seriously.
つうか、楽しんでるんじゃないかとか、そういう疑問が出てくるとこがムカつくんだけど。
It's actually kind of frustrating that you'd ask a question like that. Why is it frustrating?
普通に考えて楽しんでるわけないだろ。お前、 俺が彼氏だって自覚ある？
Just think. Does this seem like something I joke about? Do you realize I'm your boyfriend?
こんな真っ暗なとこにのこのこついてくるし。
Besides, you followed me to a dark place like this.
まだ遠足気分でいんの？俺はいつでも噛みついてやるつもりなんだけど。
You think this is just some field trip? You know, I'm always ready to have my way with you. I'm going back now.
返さないっつったら？
What if I said I won't let you? Stop it! Don't joke around. All right. And then I ran off.
おい、来た方そっちじゃないだろ。でたらめに走んな。迷うぞ。
Hey, we didn't come from over there. Don't run off. You'll get lost. Shin, you're the worst.
ああ、そう。お友達扱いされるくらいなら嫌いで結構だよ。
Oh, really? Not that it matters. That's fine. You're just going to treat me like a friend anyway.
たくバカ。そっちじゃないって。
Jeez, idiot. I told you that's the wrong... Huh? Ah!
おい。
Celes! I remember that horrible scream. It's not your fault, Shin. Well, it's bad that you were teasing me, but you didn't try to make me fall. There's no mistake in that.
おい、顔色が悪いぞ。思い出したのか？
Hey, you look pale. Did you remember something? Yeah, my heart's still racing. That was really scary.
悪い。やっぱ突き落とされたんじゃなくても怖いもんは怖いよな。
Sorry. I'm sure it was still scary. Even if you weren't pushed off.
無理に思い出させて悪かった。
Sorry for forcing you to remember this. But I'm glad I remembered. I know for sure now that you didn't push me, Shin. Now, I can trust you completely. Hey, Orion. Orion?
やっと会話が通じた。
You! You finally heard me!
びっくりしたよ。急に君から遠ざかっちゃって。
That was surprising. I suddenly flew really far away from you.
さっき見えたのってここでの記憶だよね。
Was the thing you just saw a memory of this place?
君が恐怖で封じ込めてた記憶が蘇ったおかげで一気に分離が進んだみたいだね。
It seems like releasing that memory you sealed away out of here really helped in separating us.
まだ完全分離には至ってないみたいだけど。
Although, it doesn't look like we split completely yet.
お前、本当に大丈夫か？変な方見てるぞ。
Hey, are you really okay? Your eyes look focused somewhere else.
おっと、シンの前で話しすぎちゃった。
Uh-oh, we talked too much while Shin was still here. Just spaced out from the memory? Just so happy to remember again. I just spaced out from that memory.
思い出せたならよかったけど、それ以上ボケボケしてるとまた同じとこから落ちるぞ。
It's good you remembered, but if you space out too much, you might fall again.
先輩、シン、滑り落ちた跡みたいなの見つけたんですけど。
Celes! Shin! You found something that looks like sliding marks!
ちょっとこっち来て場所を確認してくれないかな。
Could you come over here and check this out? This area?
すぐ行く。
I'll be right there.
あっちの方ってさっきの記憶で君が走っていった方だよね。
Oh! Over there's the direction you ran in the memory. You just remembered.
うん、記憶と矛盾はなさそう。
Yup, no contradictions there.
よかった。崖から落ちた時のことはこれで完全に解決だね。
That's good! This means you finally solved the mystery of how you fell from the cliff in the first place.
でも、 それじゃあ真の言う犯人っていうのは何をした人なんだろう。
But then, who's the culprit Shin was talking about? What did that person do?
崖から落としたんでなければ崖の下で何かをしたってこと？
If they didn't push you off the cliff, then does that mean that they did something down below? 1 hour later.
それじゃあ皆さんの戦果を聞かせてもらっていいですか？
Alright, I'd like to hear the results of everyone's search.
ではまず私たちからだ。
Very well, we'll start first.
彼女を発見した現場で警察がマーキングしたと思われる痕跡を見つけた。
We found markings and traces likely left by the police at the scene where we found her.
小さくて申し訳ないがデジカメの映像を確認してくれ。
They're kinda small, but you can see them from photos on this camera.
血の跡に見えるんですけど、これ。
These kinda look like blood stains.
血の跡だろうな。
They are.
生々しい。
Ew, that's gross.
問題は血痕が2箇所に分かれているところだ。
The issue is that the bloodstains are in 2 different places.
どちらの血痕も比較的広い範囲にわたっており、彼女がある程度の時間倒れていたことを伺わせる。
Both stains are in a relatively wide area, so it's likely she lay collapsed in both for a decent period of time.
それが2箇所にあるってことは、途中で先輩が意識を取り戻して移動したってことですか？
If they're in two places, does that mean she woke up and moved to a different spot without knowing?
好意的に解釈すればそういうことになる。
Although that theory is a bit reaching. That could explain it.
悪意に解釈するとどうなるんです？
And let me get rid of that. There we go. How does this explain any sort of malicious intent, though?
彼女を移動させた人間がいる。
Someone moved her.
もう一つ気になるのは片方の血痕の脇にあった石だ。血が擦れたような跡が残っていた。
The most interesting of these are the bloodstains on a rock nearby. The blood appears to have been smeared.
彼女は後頭部を打撲しているな。その石で頭を打ったと考えるとちょうどいい位置にあった。
She received a blow to the back of the head, right? The position is just right for her head to have been hit with it.
落ちてきた時にそこで頭を打ったんじゃありませんの？何も気になりませんわ。
Couldn't she have hit her head on it when she fell? That wouldn't be strange.
残念ながらその解釈は難しい。斜面を滑り落ちてきた後はもう一つの血痕に続いていたからだ。
That doesn't explain it. The traces of her sliding down the slope led into the other bloodstain.
つまり先輩は一回起き上がった後少し移動して転んで頭を打った。
So, you're saying that she woke up and moved to the other spot? And then fell and hit her head?
非常に好意的に解釈すればそういうことになる。
Still reaching, but more probable. Would explain the head trauma.
一回起き上がって移動した？
You woke up and moved? Shin, you came for me.
だが警察が恋を疑っているのはこれが根拠なのではないかな。
But I think the reason the police suspect malicious intent is based off this.
だとすれば彼女の後頭部の打撲は転んで打った程度のものではなかったのだろう。
If you think about it, the blow to the back of her head wasn't something that happened from merely falling onto the rock.
例えば崖から落ちた彼女の生死を確認しようと近づいてきた犯人が起き上がった彼女を見て驚き、
There is a possibility that the suspect came to check if she was still alive after falling. Was shocked to see her wake,
とどめを刺そうと思い切り突き飛ばした。
then shoved her onto the rock in an attempt to finish her off.
そんな想像をしてしまうね、私としては。
That's what I would imagine, personally.
ちょっとやだ。
That's terrible.
どうかな、シン君。警察でそんなことを聞かれはしなかったか？
What do you think, Shin? Were you asked anything like that by the police?
ああ、そういえば聞かれたような。なるほどね。そういう意味でしたか。
Yeah, they did ask me that. I see. So that's why.
こら、分かってたんでしょ。
Hey, you already knew that!
もう一つ付け加えさせてもらえば、もし犯人と呼べる人物が実在したとしても、計画的犯行とは考えにくい。
I'd like to add one more thing. Even if someone committed this crime, it doesn't seem like it was deliberate.
血の跡をごまかそうという努力が全く見られなかったからね。
I couldn't find any effort in trying to hide the bloodstains.
なるほど。貴重な発見、ありがとうございました。
I see. Thank you for your detailed analysis. That's very helpful.
君の無実は証明できていないわけだけどね。
Unfortunately, we haven't managed to prove your innocence.
そうですね。いきなりは無理でしょう。
I suppose so. But I didn't expect it to be so easy.
君のグループは崖の上を見に行ってたんだよね。
What about your group? You went to check on the top of the cliff, right?
うちは特に何も。
We didn't really find much.
滑り落ちた跡を見つけて、先輩の記憶と間違いないことを確認しましたけど、それだけです。
Let's see. We found the traces of her sliding off, then asked her if it matched her memories. That's all.
とりあえずシン君と彼女の仲は良さそうだなってことなら分かったよ。
What we did see for sure was how well she and Shin were getting along.
私とオーナーのグループも特に何もありませんわ。面倒になってすぐ帰ってきました。
Kalacha owner and I didn't really find anything either, so we came right back.
で、沢とトーマは？
What about you, Sawa and Toma?
それがね。
Well, you see.
何か見つけたんですか？
Huh? Did you find something?
俺たちはあの日別行動だったからお互いどの辺を歩いたか思い出しながらうろうろしてたんだけどね。
We acted separately that night, so we kind of just wandered around, trying to remember what we did.
現場から結構離れた場所ですごいもん見つけたよ。
But we did find something pretty crazy a ways from the scene.
これ見て、デジカメの画像。
Here, look at this picture.
血手形か。
It's a bloody handprint.
そう見えるよな、やっぱ。そこら中にベタベタついてた。
It really does look that way. We found them here and there.
こいつの血かな。
I wonder if it's Celes's blood.
その可能性が高いな。
That's pretty likely.
そうじゃないとしたらこの近くで大出血した人間がもう一人いることになる。
If not, that means that someone else was bleeding really badly around here.
あと同じ場所に辺りを歩き回ってたっぽい足跡も見つけた。こっちの画像な。
Also, we found a bunch of footprints that looked like someone walked around the area here.
もうかなり摩耗してるし、同じとこを何度も踏んでるから靴の特定は難しいかもしんないけど。
They had worn away quite a bit. They walked in the same place over and over, so it's hard to distinguish the shoe prints.
警察なら可能かもしれない。
The police might be able to figure it out.
俺もそう思う。
I think so too.
上等だ。これを警察に提出しよう。
Alright then, we should submit this evidence to the police.
ちょっと待ってくださいませ。
Wait just a minute!
これではまるで犯人がいるみたいではないですか。
This makes it sound like there really is a culprit.
私たちは真の無実を証明するために外を調べに行ったのではなかったんですの？
Didn't we all go searching for evidence to prove your innocence, Shin?
この手形と足跡は何です？
What are these hand and footprints?
これではまるでこの方を突き き飛ばした人が動揺して徘徊していたみたいですわ。
It's almost like the person who pushed Celes was shaken and wandered around confused.
そういうことなんだろうね。
Yeah, that sounds about right.
それのどこが無実の証拠なんです？
What about that as evidence enough to prove anyone's innocence?
これはシンが有罪だという証拠に見えますわ。
This looks like evidence that Shin committed a crime.
これは誰か犯人がいたらしいっていう証拠です。
This is evidence to show that there really was a culprit.
それが俺かどうかはまだ決まってない。
That does nothing to show that I'm the one who did it.
詭弁ですわ。あなたじゃなければどなたなの？
Don't make excuses. If it wasn't you, then who was it?
さあね、例えばあなたとか。
No idea. Maybe it was you.
とにかくこれでほぼ確実に言えるでしょう。どうやらこの件には犯人がいる。
Anyway, now we can say this with near certainty. There was a culprit behind this incident.
犯人は何らかの理由で衝動的にこいつを混沌させ、動揺してその場を逃げ出した。
That culprit had some reason for knocking Celes out, and then fled the scene while still upset.
動揺していたため、手形や足跡が残っていることも気にせずに帰ってきてしまった。
Seeing how clearly shaken they were, they didn't care about leaving hand and footprints, and returned home.
名乗り出なかった理由は不明。名乗り出る前に俺が捕まってたから様子を見たのかもしれません。
We have no idea why they didn't come forward. They might have just watched the police take me away.
もちろんそうやって推理している君自身が犯人だという可能性も大いにある。
Of course, your clear understanding of what happened makes it highly likely that you're the suspect.
私はもう一つ興味深い話を聞いたよ。彼女は転落後意識があった可能性があるのではないかな。
I heard an interesting story. It seems that she could have been conscious after the fall.
そうなんですか？
What? Really?
さて、どうなのかな？
I don't know for sure.
本人に聞いてみようか。君には救助前の記憶があるんじゃないかな？
We should ask her. Celes, do you have any memories of that time right before you were rescued? Probably shouldn't lie at this point because we really need to figure out this mystery. Someone try to help me.
誰かって誰？
So, then who did it?
覚えてないらしいんです。
He doesn't seem to remember.
この子は誰かに声をかけられて自力で起き上がったってことしか認識してないらしくて。
The only thing she can recall is hearing someone call to her and getting up. And that's
そ
Mel.
いつが誰かは分かりませんが、
We don't know who that person was.
多分こいつはその時犯人の神経を逆なでするようなことをしたんでしょう。
But it's almost certain that whatever happened, it was enough to strike a nerve in the culprit.
しかし彼女は崖から落ちて怪我をしていた。
But she had fallen from that cliff and was injured.
助けを求めることはあっても、相手の気分を害するようなことは普通言わないだろう。
She was less likely asking for help. It wouldn't be very normal for her to say something hurtful to the person trying to do that.
そこは想像するしかありませんね。人間、何に切れるか分かりません。
That's just something we need to think about. You never know what could cause someone to snap.
曖昧だな。
This is all too vague.
君がそもそも害意を持って崖から突き落とし、さらに息があることに気づいてとどめを刺した。
It's possible that you pushed her off that cliff intending to harm her, then noticed she was alive and tried to finish her off.
そう考えた方が手っ取り早いようだな。
That way of thinking would explain this far more easily, don't you think?
手っ取り早いのは確かですが、暴論です。今朝話した通り、転落が故意だった可能性はかなり低いんで。
It might be easier, but it wouldn't make sense. Everything we've been talking about says that her falling was not intentional.
被害者であるこいつも最初から一貫して否定してる。
Even Celes, the victim, has been denying it from the very beginning.
うん、とりあえず崖から落ちたのは確実に事故だよね。
Yet, Yeah, I think we can say for sure that falling off the cliff was an accident.
落ちた後のことは何とも言えないけど、
But we can't say the same about what happened afterwards.
でも今の話聞くとやっぱりシンが怪しいって気がしてきちゃうんですけど。
But still, everything we talked about makes you, Shin, seem really suspicious.
ま、俺も怪しいのは認めるよ。
Yeah, I admit that the suspicion is kind of on me.
俺もじゃなくて、だって他の人には先輩をどうにかするような時間ないじゃないですか。
It's not just a little. Nobody else had the time to do anything like that to her.
シンはみんなを呼びに来るまでいくらでも時間があったけど、他のみんなは一緒に飛び出したんですよ。
You had as much time as you needed before calling us, but everyone else went off to search for her at the same time.
いや、一緒ではないな。少なくとも沢とトーマは単独行動だった。
No, we weren't all together. If you remember, Sawa and Toma went off on their own.
ひっと、澤先輩を疑うんですか？
That's terrible. Are you suspecting Sawa now?
え？俺は疑われてもいいの？
Huh? So it's okay to suspect me?
私は別に特定の誰かを疑っているわけではない。可能性を指摘しているだけだ。
I'm not suspecting anyone in particular. I'm just noting the possibilities.
シン君に犯行の機会があったのと同様、真っ先に飛び出した沢とトーマ君にも機会はあった。
Just like Shin had the opportunity to commit the crime, Sawa and Toma had their chance as well.
私が他のみんなを引き止めて指揮を取っている間に十分な時間があったはずだからな。
While I was gathering everyone and giving directions, they had plenty of time for themselves.
公平を期すために付け加えれば、私と一休が共犯だった場合も犯行は可能だ。
Just for the sake of fairness, I'll also say that it's possible that Ikkyo and I did it as well.
何しろ全員に捜索地点を指示したのは私たちだ。悠々と犯行を行っていても気づかれる恐れはない。
We're the ones who sent everyone off to various places. Nobody would have seen us commit the crime.
さて、実際に犯行を行ったのは誰なのだろうな。
Now then, who exactly was it who committed the crime?
非常に公平なご意見をありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for your fair and unbiased comments.
じゃあ、あとは警察に任せましょう。ここで無理に犯人探しをして犯人を刺激するのは得策じゃありません。
Let's leave the rest to the police. I doubt we get anywhere if we try to discover the culprit now.
確かにな。
That's true.
とりあえず今日はもう日が暮れそうですし、明日帰るってことで。
The sun is starting to set, so we should all just go home tomorrow.
証拠の写真データは後でコピーして、俺とケントさんと右京さんの3人で持ちましょう。
Let's copy the photos of the evidence, then have Kent, Yukio, and myself all hold onto a copy.
それなら犯人が誰でも確実に警察に渡るでしょうから。
That way, regardless of who the culprit is, it will reach the police through someone.
知りたいことはもう調べられたのかな？
Did you manage to find everything you were looking for?
おかげさまで。
Thanks to everyone.
こんなのって嫌です。こんなことのために来たわけじゃないのに。
I don't like this. I didn't intend to come here for something like this.
悪いなミネ、俺はこんなことのために来たんだ。
Sorry, Mine. I came here for exactly that.
さわちゃんまだ寝ないのかな。夕方の話し合いからなんだかずっと怖い顔してるね。
Sawa still isn't going to bed? She's had kind of a scared look on her face ever since this evening's talk.
パジャマに着替える様子もないし。
She hasn't even changed into her pajamas yet.
あ、ごめん。もう寝る？いいよ、電気消して。
Oh, sorry. Are you going to sleep? You can turn off the lights if you want.
私はもうちょっとこのまま考えたいことがあるから。
I'll be a little longer. There are some things I want to think about.
どうしたんだろう。容疑者の一人みたいに言われて気に病んでるのかな。
What's wrong with her? I wonder if she's upset because she was treated as a suspect.
聞いてあげたいけど、あんまり話したくなさそうな雰囲気だね。
I want to ask her, but it doesn't seem like she wants to talk about it.
まあ見ててもしょうがない。とりあえず先に寝ようか。
Oh well. No sense dwelling over it. Let's just go to sleep first. And hopefully nothing bad happens. August 23rd, late night. That same day on that night. And of course something bad happens.
ちょっと今の声ってサワちゃんじゃない？
Hey! Wasn't that voice just now? Sawa's?
君起きて、電気つけて。
Wake up! Turn on the lights!
やっぱり隣のベッドに誰もいないよ。
I knew it! There's nobody in the other bed!
どうしよう。外に出てもいいのかな。
What should we do? Should we go outside? And hopefully no one's dead.
犯人が斧持って立ってたりとかしないよね。
The culprit isn't out there with an axe or anything, right?
っていうか鍵開いてるし。
And the door's unlocked?
当たり前か。サワちゃんが開けて出て行ったんだよね。
Oh wait. No, that makes sense. Someone probably opened it to go outside.
落ち着こう。とりあえずサワちゃんの様子を確かめないと。
Okay, Orion. Calm down. Anyway, you need to go check on Sawa.
そう
And the back of Shin. Sawa.
さあ大丈夫か？
Sawa, are you okay?
あ、シンとトーマがもう来てる。
Oh, Shin and Toma are already here.
落ち着いて深呼吸して。もう大丈夫だ。みんないるからな。
Calm down. Breathe deeply. You're okay now. Everyone's here. Right?
誰かに突き落とされた。
Someone pushed me.
なんだって
What did you say? You screamed for that?
トイレ行こうとして階段とこ出たら誰か人がいて。
Oh, someone pushed you down the stairs? Wow. Well, you're okay. I was going to the bathroom. When I got to the stairs, someone was there.
突き落とされたよ。
Then, they pushed me.
怖かったな。もう大丈夫。
There. I'm sure it was scary. But it's all okay now.
大丈夫じゃないよ。犯人がいるよ。やっぱりいるんだよ。
We're not okay. There's a criminal here. They really are here.
そうだな。
Yeah, you're right.
なんで犯人が沢を狙うんだ
Why? Why'd they attack you?
俺たちが話してた犯人はこいつを狙ったやつだぜなんで沢を狙うの
The criminal we talked about should have been aiming for Celes. Why would they attack you?
つうかなそれ本当に突き落とされたんだったか落ち着いて思い出してみろよ
And are you absolutely sure you were pushed? Calm down and try to remember.
あんな話をした後だろちょっと押されても突き落とされたような気分になる
We talked about something like that earlier. Maybe it just felt that way because of the way you were touched.
そういうことじゃないかよく思い出してみろ
Could that be possible? Just try to remember.
そう言われるとそうだったかも。
Now that you mention it, you might be right.
なだからちょっと落ち着け
Right? So, calm down first.
うん。
Okay.
よかった。落ち着いたみたいだね。
Phew, that's a relief. Looks like she calmed down.
でも本当はどうだったんだろう。犯人がやったのかな。
But I wonder what really happened. Was it really the culprit?
見事なものだが、自分が突き落としたのだとしたら大した演技だな。
Pretty impressive, though. If someone here really did push her, they can put on quite an act.
え
Huh?
全員部屋にいたんですか？
And everyone almost head to toe. Most. Was everyone in their rooms? This is starting to come clear. Yeah.
もちろんおとなしく寝てたよ。問題の容疑者3人は起きてたみたいだけどね。
Of course. I was in bed. Although, it seems like the 3 suspects in question were all up.
容疑者って私も？
Suspects? Wait, me too?
まあ、犯人が襲われたふりをするというのはミステリーの定石だからな。なんとも言えないだろう。
Well, it's a pretty established tactic for culprits in mystery stories to fake being attacked by someone. Yeah, that happens a lot. Never works out for them in the end, though.
私はやってない。私の肩誰かが本当に押したんだよ。
I'm not faking anything. Someone pushed my shoulder. It's true.
積極的に疑っているわけではない。可能性を指摘しているだけだ。
We aren't saying you really did it. I just stated that it's a possibility.
可能性だってないよ。なんでそんなことしなきゃいけないの？
It's not even a possibility. Why would I ever do something like that? To draw suspicion away from you. That's the only reason anyone ever does it.
さて、
Let's see.
証拠隠滅のため外出しようとしたとき、誰かが出てくる気配を感じとっさに演技したというのは？
What if you were trying to go out to dispose of some evidence, notice someone approaching you, and put on this act?
そんな。
No way! There'd be like literally nowhere to hide it, unless you hide it in one of those plants.
まあ、それも一つの可能性ですね。
Well, it's true that it's a possibility.
何にしろ、今夜は部屋の外に出るのを控えてもらった方が良さそうです。
Regardless, I think it would be best if everyone stayed inside their rooms for tonight.
犯人に襲われるにしろ、犯人扱いされるにしろ、ろくなことにならない。
Whether you're attacked by the culprit or treated as a suspect, nothing good will result from it.
もちろんこれは証拠隠滅をしに出かけたいだろう犯人さんに言ってるんですが、
And of course, I'm directing this at the culprit who wants to dispose of evidence.
おい、
Celes.
万が一沢の転落が事故でも自演でもない場合、お前が危険かもしれない。
Regardless of whether Silva's fall was an accident or an act, it's even more dangerous for you.
もともと犯人はお前を殺しかけたから犯人なんだ。
The culprit in question is a criminal who tried to kill you, after all.
積極的に危害を加えることはないだろうと思ってたけど、甘かったかもしれない。
I used to think that they didn't intentionally try to hurt you, but I was just being naive.
もし犯人が邪魔な人間を排除する覚悟を決めたとしたら、お前が狙われる可能性もある。
If the culprit is determined enough to eliminate people who interfere, they might attack you directly.
もしお前が崖下で何をされたかはっきり思い出したら、犯人にとってはことだろうしな。
After all, if you weren't to remember exactly what happened at the bottom of the cliff, it would be bad news for them.
どうしよう。どうすればいいの？
What should we do, Celes? What could we even do?
とにかく今夜は俺の部屋に泊まれ、一晩様子を見よう。
You should stay in your room for tonight. I'll watch over you.
トーマ、お前どっかで一人で寝て。オーナ、部屋を都合してください。
Toma, you can go sleep somewhere else. Sir, would you mind lending him another room?
ええ、まあそれは構いませんが。
Okay, I don't mind.
サワ、お前はミネのとこ避難して。
Sawa, you go stay with Mine.
確かにそれは安心だけど、いいの？
Well, that would be safest, but is that okay with you, Celes?
なんだよ、その疑いの目は。緊急避難だ。手は出さないっての。
What's with those doubtful eyes? This is an emergency. I won't do anything inappropriate.
手を出されることだけを警戒してるとは限らないよね。
She might not just be wary of you doing something inappropriate.
それは俺が犯人としてこいつに疑われてるかもしれないってことですか？
Are you trying to say it's because she suspects me of being the culprit?
だってそうじゃない。君は3人の容疑者のうちの1人だよ。避けておいた方が安全だよね。
Isn't that true? You're the one of the 3 main suspects. It'd be safer if she avoided you.
他のやつは信用できない。
I can't trust anyone else.
やっと本音が出たね。
So you've revealed your real thoughts.
今は他の誰ともいてほしくない。トーマともサワともだ。
I don't want her to be with anyone else right now. Not even Toma or Sawa.
でもね、シン。俺としてはお前も信用できないよ。
You know, Shin, I can't trust you either.
犯人かもしれないとは言わないけど、男としてこの状況を利用しないとは限らないんじゃないの？
I'm not saying you're the culprit, but you might still take advantage of this situation as a man would.
さすがにそこまで飢えてねえよ。
I'm not that desperate for some action.
どうだかな。
Oh, really?
ではどうだろう。一番危険な立場である彼女にどこで寝るか選んでもらっては。
Well then, how about this? Since she's in the most dangerous position, she should choose where she feels safest. What?
彼女は唯一犯人の可能性がゼロだと言える人間だ。
She should be the person you can most confidently say has zero chance of being the culprit.
彼女と寝るのを拒みたい者はいないだろう。公平だと思うが。
There's nobody here who would object to watching over her, right? This sounds the most fair.
わかった。選べよ。誰と寝たい？
I got it. You choose whose room you want to sleep in.
どうする？誰のそばが一番安全だと思う？
What are you going to do? Who do you think is the safest option? I would have more choices. So Shin, Toma, Sawa, Mine, Rika, Yuki. I'll sleep alone. Yeah, Vorion. Can't Yuko. Well, I have to choose Shin, but I kind of want to see what would happen if I choose Yuko. The most suspicious one. Well, Yuko and Rika are the most suspicious ones. Rika will probably definitely kill me in my sleep, though. So, Shin it is.
じゃあ、そういうことで。
There, you have it.
やっぱりシンが一番頼りにできるよね。こんな状況だし、手出しもしないはずだよ。
Yeah. You really can't trust Shin the mouse. And I'm positive he won't do anything weird in this situation.
君はやはりシン君を信用しているのだな。
Looks like you really do trust Shin.
すみません、オーナー。ここの設備にバッティングセンターありましたよね。
Excuse me, sir. This facility has a batting cage, right?
なんでそんなものまであるんだよ、ここは。
Why would a place like this have something like that?
ええ、ありますが、どうするんですか？
Yes, it does. Why do you ask?
バット貸してください。武器にするんで。木製のやつで。
Please, lend me a bat. I need a weapon. Oh, please make sure it's a wooden one. Should I just ask for a taser? Someone should have brought a taser.
武器？
Weapon?
木製バットでいいのか？もう少し武器に適したものもあるだろう。
Is a wooden bat really okay? If you want a weapon, something else would be more suitable.
本格的な武器だと格闘になった時、逆に自分が危ないですから。
If it was a real weapon, it could end up being dangerous for me in a scuffle too.
それに、ここにいる誰かが犯人であるかもしれない以上、殺したくないですし。
Also, seeing how the culprit is likely someone here, I wouldn't want to kill them.
恐ろしいことを平然と言うな、シン。
You sure can be a cool head seeing something scary like that.
わかりました。ではバットを貸しましょう。
I understand. I'll lend you a bat.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
お前寝ていいぞ。
You can go to sleep.
何不思議そうな顔してんだよ。
You look kind of confused.
俺はここで不審番するに決まってるだろ。何のためにお前を連れてきたと思ってんだよ。
I'm going to keep watching from here. Why else do you think I brought you?
さっきのは単なる事故だとは思うけど、そうじゃない可能性もある。
I think what happened earlier was just an accident, but it's possible that it wasn't.
危害は加えてこないと思って、のんきに構えてた俺が甘かった。
I was naive. I wasn't prepared for that person to do any harm.
あれが万が一事故じゃなくて、犯人がお前を狙ってきたりしたら、俺は自分を許せない。
If that wasn't an accident, and they had attacked you, I could never forgive myself.
寝ろよ、俺のことは気にすんな。
Just go to sleep. Don't worry about me. Can I sleep next to you? That's what I want to say, but that's trying too hard. But maybe he does want me to say that. The dilemma is, should I just take a leap of faith? Wait, let me check something. Trust and affection. Maybe I should show more affection then. Can I sleep next to you?
バカ、そばにいたらこれ振り回した時に当たるかもしれないだろう。
Kind of figured that too. Idiot. If you're sleeping next to me, I might end up hitting you with this.
乱闘になる危険があるんだから、あんま近づくな。
There's a chance of a fight, so don't get too close.
そんな言い方しなくていいじゃない。不安なんだから一緒にいてほしいよね。
He doesn't have to say it like that. You're worried. Why can't you be near him? I wonder if that did anything though. Not really. I feel like these bars never move. Oh. That reminds me. Something like this happened before. Back when we were kids, we were with Tom and we got lost. We couldn't get home.
大丈夫、泣かないでいいんだよ。そばにいるから。
It's okay. Don't cry. I'm here with you.
そんな心配いらないよ。すぐ大人の人が迎えに来てくれるよ。
You don't have to worry anymore. I'm sure some of the adults will help us soon.
シン、お前もこっち来いよ。危ないだろ。
Shin, you come over here too. It's dangerous.
俺はここにいる。
I'll stay here.
変質者が襲ってきたら俺が守るんだ。そいつの手握ってたら戦えない。
If a weirdo attacks, I'll protect you. I can't fight if I'm holding her hand.
そんなこと言って、お前震えてるじゃないか。
You're saying that, but you're trembling too.
嘘つくなよ。
Don't lie.
俺は怖くなんかない。そいつを守るんだ。
I'm not scared. I'll protect Celes. Shin was always like that. He wasn't very nice. He would never comfort me. But he was always thinking about me first. I wonder if he's afraid now.
なんだよ。
What is it? Are you scared? And let me stay like this for a while. Of course anyone would be scared, but let me stay like this for a while. That always seems like the right
マ
answer.
ジでちょっとにしろよ。
Just try to keep it brave.
バットも危ないけど、俺の理性も微妙に危ないから。
Bat's dangerous, but my sense of reason is in danger too.
お前からくっついてこられたのってどんくらいぶりかな。
I wonder how long it's been since you've done this.
嬉しいとか言ってる場合じゃないんだけど、やっぱちょっと嬉しい。
This isn't the time for me to be feeling happy, but I am happy.
いつも俺のこと警戒しろって言ってたけどさ、
I was always telling you to be wary of me.
たまには信じてもらえるってのも悪くないかもな。たまにはな。
But it's not a bad feeling to be trusted sometimes. Sometimes. Today, 24? Yep, August 24th. Probably not gonna finish this today, but oh well. Good morning!
無事に朝を迎えられたみたいだね。よかった。
Looks like you made it safely to morning. That's good. We all survive. That's all that matters. And it did go up. Hey. And hopefully Shin's not dead next to us.
もうシンがあんまり緊張してるからこっちもビビっちゃったじゃない。
Jeez. Shin was way too nervous. And it made us kind of antsy too.
ねえ、下に降りてみよう。きっとみんなも起きてきてるよ。
Anyway, you should go downstairs. I'm sure everyone else is up.
冗談じゃありませんわ。私はもう帰ります。
And Mika's mad as always. We gotta be joking. I'm leaving.
うわ、早速やってる。
Wow, they're already at it.
昨べはほとんど眠れませんでしたのよ。見てくださいまし。この肌の張りのなさ。
I could hardly even sleep last night. Just look at the condition of my skin.
ですから別に帰らないでくださいとは言ってません。
You know, not that I'm asking you to not leave or anything.
せっかくだから食事をしてから帰りましょうって言ってるだけでしょ。
I'm just saying, since you're here, why not have something to eat before you go?
私は一刻も早くこんなところから出たいんです。
I want to leave a place like this as soon as possible.
今出ても1時間後に出ても大した違いはありませんよ。
There wouldn't be much of a difference if you left now or in an hour.
ああ、おはよ
Oh, good morning, Celes.
朝から大変そうだね。
What a nice problem to wake up to.
いや皆さんおはようございます。
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
すみませんがシチューの鍋をテラスに出しますのでどなたか手伝ってくださいませんか。
I'm sorry, but could someone help carry this pot of stew out to the terrace?
テラス？わざわざテラスで食べるんですの？
The terrace? Why eat out on the terrace?
まあ、なんてのんきなんでしょう。
But common people.
オーナー、俺手伝います。
Owner, I'll help.
ああ、シンくん、じゃあよろしく頼むよ。
Thank you, Shin. I'll leave it to you.
私は手伝いませんわ。
I won't help.
結構ですよ。どうぞここで一人で待っててください。静かになって助かります。
That's fine. Just wait there by yourself. It'll be nice to have some peace and quiet.
ああ、シンもそうやってすぐに喧嘩売るんだから、リカに嫌われるのも無理ないよ。
Jeez, Shin always says things like that and starts arguments. It's no wonder Rika doesn't like him.
あ、おはよ
Oh, good morning, Celes.
う。よかった。あんたは無事だったんだね。
It looks like you're safe. That's a relief.
あ、サワちゃん、おはよ
Oh, Sawa, good morning.
シンもドーマも無事だね。よかった。
Shin, and Toma seems safe too. That's good.
う。ああ、足引きずってるね。昨日階段から落ちた時にくじいたのかな。
Hmm. She's kind of limping. She might have sprained her ankle when she fell down the stairs last night.
もう夕べは散々だったよ。足は痛いし嫌な夢見るしで全然眠れなくってさ。
Last night was awful. My leg hurts, and I had a bad dream, and I can't sleep at all.
そっか、一緒に寝てあげればよかったね。
I see. She could have slept in the room with you.
おっと
Whoa.
ちょっと何をなさっているの？私の靴が。
Hey, what are you doing? My shoes!
なあ、すみません。つまずいてシチューをこぼしてしまいました。
Oh, sorry about that. I tripped. I guess some of the soup's still alright though.
もうつまずくようなもの何もないじゃありませんの。
There's nothing around here to stumble on.
すみませんでした。みんなの靴は洗っておきますので。
And he's gonna take their shoes to match up with the footprints. Good detective, Shin. Sorry about that. I'll clean up everyone's shoes.
言っておきますけど、私の靴を乱暴にこすったりしたら、あなたをミンチにして差し上げますから。
Just so you know, if I even see a scratch on my shoes, I'll cut you to pieces.
わかりました。なあ、手伝って。
Got it. Celes, help me out. What?
面白いことをしているな。
Looks like you're having fun.
ケントさん、おはようございます。
Kent. Good morning.
おはよう。なんなら私たちも手伝おうか。
Morning. Should we help out too?
結構です。手は足りてます。おい。
That's okay. We can handle this. Celes?
まったく人使いが荒いな。君もたまには文句言ったっていいと思うよ。
Jeez, now he's making things hard on you, too. You know, you could complain about this treatment once in a while.
これは大変だ。
You, this is hard work.
だいたい落ちたかな。
That should about do it.
落ちてないよ。まだ匂いがしっかり残ってるし、細かい部分とかに入り込んで。
Not at all. The smell is still there, and it's in all the little cracks and seams.
で、カメラなんか取り出してシンは何してるんだろう。
And what's Shin doing? Why does he have a camera?
片っ端から写真撮って。
Take pictures of every little detail.
は？
What? Why? Well, I know why, so okay.
表側と裏側、両方な。
Be sure to take both front and back.
え、君何してるのか分かったの？理由とか聞かなくて大丈夫？
Huh? Do you know what's going on? You're not even going to ask why?
靴跡が見つかった以上、犯人は家に帰ったら靴を処分する可能性が高い。
Since shoe prints were found at the scene, the culprit will likely dispose of these same shoes when they get home.
今のうちに取っておかないと二度とチャンスはなくなる。
If we don't record them now, we won't have another chance.
あ、じゃあもしかしてそのためにわざとシチューをこぼしたのか。
Oh, wait. So does that mean he spilled the stew on purpose for this?
っていうか、テラスで食べるなんて言い出したのももしかしてシン？
And could that mean Shin was the one who suggested eating out on the terrace?
さっさとしろよ。気づかれる。
Hurry up before they notice.
うわ、
Wah!
シン、きちんときれいにしてくれたんでしょうね。
Shin, you've cleaned my shoes perfectly, right?
ええ、確認してください。
Yeah, see for yourself.
みんなが靴を履いてるとこも写真に撮っておかなきゃな。
We can probably take one of those pictures with everyone wearing their shoes.
そうだな。
Yeah.
やっておこうか。
Should I do it?
自分でできるよ。そのくらい。
I can do it myself. One hour later.
やっと帰れる。やっと。長かった。長い3日間だった。
We can finally go home! Finally! It was so long. Longest 3 days ever!
やっと帰れるんですね。なんか 週間もいた気分。
We can finally go home. I feel like it's been weeks.
あ、同じこと言ってる人がいる。
I guess we're not the only ones.
明日バイトか。でもちょっとこの足じゃ出られないかな。ミネ、代わってもらっていい？
And I've got work tomorrow. But I might not be able to work with my leg like this. Mine, could you sub for me?
いいですよ。なんか非現実から現実へって感じですね。
Oh, okay. I feel like we're getting thrown back into reality.
でも今回に限っては現実に戻るの大歓迎です。
But in this case, reality is a welcome change.
どうか。
I feel the same way.
なんかいいように真の使いっ走りさせられてた気がするけど、目的はちゃんと果たせたのかな。
Everyone seemed to be having to do Shin's bidding. I wonder if he was able to fulfill his goal.
結局犯人が誰なのかも聞かせてもらえないままだね。君はもう誰だか分かってる？
It seems like he has no intention of telling us who the culprit is. Do you know who it is?
さあ、それでは皆さん、東京に帰りましょうか。
Anyway, everyone, let's return to Tokyo.
なかなかスリリングな3日間でしたね。楽しんでいただけましたか？
It was quite a thrilling 3 days, wasn't it? Did you all have fun?
もう
Ellipses.
本気で楽しんでたのはオーナーだけだよ。
The only one actually having fun was you, mister! To the 25th? Nope. We're just home.
帰ってきたー。愛すべき東京ただいま。
We're back! Oh, lovely Tokyo. We missed you.
じゃあここで解散ってことで。
Well, I guess we're splitting up here.
解散か。ちょっと寂しいな。みんな、またね。
Splitting up. That sounds a bit sad. Everyone, I'll see you later.
ところで右京さんはどこへ帰るんです？
By the way, where are you going, Yukio?
それは秘密。電話してくれればどこへでも出かけてくよ。
That's a secret. But if you give me a call, I'll show up wherever you want.
そうですか。ならいいです。
I see. That's good then.
あの人って結局何者だったんだろうな。
Just who was that guy, anyway?
やっぱり真にもわからないんだ。ちょっと不思議な人だよね。
It seems like even Shin doesn't know. He was a mysterious person.
それでは二度と呼ばないでくださいまし。
I'm leaving. Please, don't call me ever again.
じゃあね、付き合ったんだから結果報告を待ってるよ。
See ya. Remember, I helped you out, so I'm looking forward to hearing the results.
帰ったら私たちも情報を分析してみよう。
When we return, we should try analyzing the information as well.
帰ります。
I'm going home too.
お疲れ様です。
Thanks for everything. Bye bye.
じゃあ俺もこの辺で。
Well, I guess I'll get going too.
トーマ、ちょっと待って。
Tomo, wait a minute.
何？
What is it?
今日念のためこいつを俺の家に泊めたい。お前も付き合ってくんない？
Just to be safe. I wanted to stay at my place today. Could you come too?
え、こいつってこの子のこと？
Huh? By her? Does he mean you, Celes?
俺も？でもお前、俺が一緒にいるの嫌がるだろ。
Me? But you don't like it when I'm around.
非常事態だよ。こいつを家に泊めんのに二人きりってわけにいかないだろ。
This is an emergency. And you can't just let her stay alone at my place, right?
うちの母親は夜遅くなるし、本気で二人っきりだぞ。
My mom's working late, so we'll really be alone together.
それとも自称兄貴のトーマはこいつと俺を一晩二人にしていいと思うわけ？
Or does older brother Tomo really think it's okay for me and her to spend the night alone together?
俺は監視役ってことか。
So, am I her bodyguard or something?
そう、 文句ある？
Exactly. You got a problem with that?
いや別に。じゃあ付き合うよ。
Not really. Fine, I'll go.
よろしく。
っ
Thanks.
てなんでそこでこの子の意向が無視されてんの？
Wait! Why are you both completely ignoring what she wants?
せめてこっちにも文句あるって聞こうよ。
You could at least ask her if she has a problem with this.
おい、何つったってんだ。行くぞ。
Hey, what are you standing around for? Let's go. I'd actually rather just go home. Nope, gotta go.
ああ、様子見て大丈夫そうなら明日には返すから。
Good. If things seem safe, I'll let you go home tomorrow.
ああ、そうですか。
Oh, thanks.
まさか東京に帰ってきて自宅に帰れないとはね。
Seriously, we came all the way back to Tokyo? We can't even go home.
君も根性あるね。もうこの際どこまでも付き合うしかないって感じだけどさ。
You sure got a lot of patience. But I guess you just have to go along with it. For now.
覚えてないだろうけど、ここ俺の部屋だから、お前はここで寝て。
You probably don't remember, but this is my room. You can sleep here.
トーマは俺と一緒にリビングな。
Toma and I will sleep in the living room.
はいはい、どこでもいいよ。
Yeah, yeah, I don't care where.
へえ、シンの部屋ってこんな感じなんだ。
Huh. So this is Shin's room?
おっきなコンポがあるね。それにこれは何の機械だろう。どっかで見た覚えがあるような。
There's a big stereo. And what kind of device is this? I think I've seen it before.
あ、そうだ。シンと一緒に行った軽音部の部室に同じような機械が置いてあった。
Oh, right. There was a similar device when we went to that after-school club room with Shin. Were you in the band with me? Shin, what is this? And where are you? And I'll just ask him what it is.
アンプ以外の何に見えんだよ。
Oh, the amp. It's an amp. What else could it be?
って今のお前は覚えてないのか。ややこしいな。
Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember. That complicates things.
なんつうか、まあ、楽器用のスピーカーみたいなもんだよ。
Let's see. I guess you could say it's like a speaker for musical instruments.
へえ、お前いつの間に楽器なんか始めたの？
Huh? When did you start playing an instrument?
いつでもいいだろ。
That doesn't matter.
もしかしてこいつがバンド始めたのに憧れてとか？
Were you inspired by her when she started her band?
憧れるかよ。
I wasn't inspired by anyone.
だから誰も入れたくなかったのに。
Damn it. This is why I didn't want to let anyone in here.
なんだよ、自分で強引に連れてきといて。
But you're the one who forced us to come here.
おい、飯作るぞ。さっさと来いよ。
Alright. I'm going to make something to eat. Come with me.
ああ、熱くなっちゃって。
Uh-oh. He's all mad now.
あんなシーン久しぶりに見た。よっぽど見られたくなかったんだな。
I haven't seen Shin like that in a long time. I guess he really didn't want us to see this.
それともお前に関することだといつでもああなのかな。
Or maybe he just always likes this. He's just always like this when it comes to things related to you.
君、わかりにくいけどしっかり愛されてたんだね。
It's hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like you're really loved. You awake?
あ、シン。
Oh, it's Shin.
入るぞ。
I'm coming in.
何をお前、勝手に人の机の上とか見んなよ。
What are you doing? Don't look around people's desks without permission.
出しっぱなしにしてたのが悪いんじゃん。ね
You're the one who left all this stuff out in the open.
え、それに楽譜と参考書しかなかったよね。楽譜は有名な曲ばっかりだし。
Besides, the only thing here is sheet music and reference books. All the music is pretty famous.
あ、もしかして君のバンドがやったことのある曲を練習してたとか？
Huh? Maybe he was just practicing all the songs you've ever played.
うち帰ったら同じ曲の楽譜がないか探してみようか。
When you get home, you should check to see if you have the same sheet music.
んだよ、ニヤニヤして。余計なことを思い出したんじゃないだろうな。
Why are you grinning like that? Don't tell me you just remembered something stupid.
それよりお前さ、今のうちに聞いておきたいことあるんだけど。
More importantly, there's something I wanted to ask you when I got the chance.
なんだろう？
Hmm? What could it be?
今回の合宿で、俺は一番欲しかった証拠を見つけた。
When we stayed at the lodge, I managed to find the evidence I was looking for.
あれが警察に渡れば、遅かれ早かれ、犯人は逮捕されると思う。
If the police get it, I'm sure the culprit will be arrested sooner or later.
ただ、俺の推測では、犯人が本当に隠したいのは、犯行そのものじゃないと思うんだ。
But from my guess, the thing the culprit wants to hide most isn't the crime itself.
は？何それ？犯罪を犯した人が犯行以外の何を隠したいっていうの？
Huh? What's that mean? What would a criminal want to hide besides the crime?
俺はそれも暴くつもりでいる。でも、お前には辛いことになるかもしれない。
I mean to expose everything, but that might result in some painful emotions for you too. So it's the culprit's definitely someone close to us. If it's someone close to us, then it's either Toma or Sawa. Probably hurt more if it was Toma, but I don't know. Probably is. Maybe.
だから、先に聞いておきたい。お前、犯人誰だか分かってる？
That's why. I want to ask first. Do you know who did it?
動機の推測ついてる。聞く覚悟できてる。
Can you guess their motive? Do you have the courage to ask and hear the answer? Well, if it was either Toma or Sawa, they'd both have the same motive, kind of. Because I'm pretty sure Toma's in love with us and Sawa's in love with Shin, probably. Yeah. Because it really could be either one of them.
覚悟できないって言われても聞かせるつもりだけどさ。
How was she in love with Toma? Oh well. Anyways, it's a love rectangle, love square. Yeah, love square. Or pentagon. Yeah, pentagon if you count Orion. Regardless, I do intend to have you hear it. Even if you aren't prepared.
一応、お前が分かっててくれると俺の気が楽だから。
I just feel better knowing you knew ahead of time.
お前、自分を突き飛ばした犯人は誰だと思う？
So, do you know who the person who pushed you was? Unless it was you and you lied to us this entire time. Trust Shin, so benefit of the doubt. The owner, he wasn't even a choice last time. The manager. Was the manager even there? I guess he was there. Was he? Guess I'll roll everything out. Definitely not the manager. Roll out Shin. Meaning we don't know that well, so why would you do it? Yuki, same reason. Rika, maybe. But that wouldn't hurt us. So the only ones would really hurt us is Toma and Sawa. But Toma's been smiling this entire time, so maybe not. Maybe it is Sawa, because I'll just go with Sawa.
ま、その可能性もあるよな。アリバイとか昨日の晩の件とか考えると。
That's definitely possible, if you think about your job and the incident last night.
ただ、俺が気になってるのは、お前が沢と俺を見間違えるかなってことなんだ。
But the thing that bothers me is the fact that I doubt you'd mistake Sawa for me. Oh yeah, for the vision.
お前、崖の下で倒れてる時、俺が迎えに来たって言ったよな。それ、誰かと間違えたんだと思う。
You said you saw me find you while you were collapsed at the bottom of the cliff. I think you mistook someone for me.
だけど沢と俺は背格好も声も全然似てない。それで間違えると思うか？
But Sawa and I look and speak completely different. You really think you'd make that mistake?
そんな、それじゃあ残る容疑者は必然的に絞られてくるよ。
Of course. No way! Then the remaining suspects would be really limited. Then it would have to be Thomas since he's our childhood friend and the only one we'd probably mistake for you.
まさかだよね。まさかそんなこと。
No way! That's not even...
考えたくないよ。
I don't want to think about it. And now it's August 25th.
おはよ
And I think I'll stop here for the Thanksgiving special, so thank you guys for watching and happy Thanksgiving once again. Hope you enjoyed that mystery. I still have no idea who tried to hurt me though. Oh well. Maybe we'll find out 5 episodes from now. Anyways guys, bye again.